Hey guys, this is Manditosteeze here, coming at you from Gamerman's channel. I'm very thankful for the opportunity he actually gave me, with considering how small of a YouTuber I am, to give me a chance to actually upload to his channel. And I'm very thankful for that. With that being said, I think I should get into a little bit about myself and my YouTube channel before we get into today's video. So again, my name is Manditosteeze and I make Team Fortress 2 content, as well as other content like Yu-Gi-Oh! And Overwatch. I do YouTube as a hobby, and I mainly post videos in a similar fashion to Gamerman, talking about the games and getting my opinion out about certain topics and issues, as well as having fun here and there, like in the video. Things Team Fortress 2 players say, I had a lot of fun making that, or the Heavy Mafia video. Those videos were all extremely fun to make, and I think everyone who were in those videos that I happened to capture were having fun as well. But yeah, if you guys want to check out those videos, I highly recommend it. They're very funny. Put a lot of time and effort into making those videos. And my channel link will be in the description below. But yeah, with that being said, look out for my future videos I'm going to be making quite soon. And let's get into the video with the top 10 worst Australium ideas. Lastly, I want to say that this list is completely opinionated and it's my opinion, and don't take it for set in stone. I'd totally love to hear you guys' opinions in the comments section down below. But with that being said, let's get into my list of the top 10 worst Australium ideas. So number 10, we have the Quickfix. The Quickfix is a decent medigun, even though it has gotten a recent nerf. But the reason why I think it would be a really bad Australium is because you can't really make it an Australium like in terms of like a physical sense, like the way it looks. Not many places where you can actually put metallic Australium textures on it, unless you made the actual liquid inside the beaker that's on the Quickfix like gold. But it would kind of just look like Girardi. But for that reason, the Quickfix would not look that good as an Australium, so that's why it's at number 10. Still would be pretty cool to have. Number 9, the Eureka Effect. The Eureka Effect would also look really cool as Australium. However, not many engineers use it because they wouldn't use it over the Jag, they wouldn't use it over the standard wrench, anything like that. It's more of a rollout weapon, and for that reason, it is number 9. Still would look cool and would still be cheeky for people like Delphi, who like to exploit the game, and you can do a couple of exploits with the Eureka Effect. But for that reason, it's number 9. Number 8, the Panic Attack suffers the same reason why the Eureka Effect would be a bad Australium. The Panic Attack is never really used when it comes to players playing actually picking a shotgun. Because the Panic Attack is, the situation it's only good in would be the situation you're about to die, and by the time you pull it out, you're probably already dead. So for that reason, it would make a really bad Australium. However, again, it would look cool. Number 7, stock melee weapons. Like class-specific melee weapons that's not the engineer or spy. For that, like for those classes, the spy and engineer, their main method of playing the game is with their melee weapon. But for the rest of the cast, I really don't see it being too good of a Australium drop, because it's just I don't think anyone wants to have golden fists as heavy. Maybe as a joke, but like in all seriousness, I don't think it would be too relevant. But some of them would look really funny, like a golden bottle or something. But I'd rather have an all-class melee weapon do the same thing. So for that reason, it's number 7. Number 6, we have the Fanowar. Pretty much the worst scout melee weapon. The worst scout melee weapon. The only time people will use this is an MVM, when they want to get rid of giant robots faster with the mini crit feature. And that's about it. Plus, you're not going to be really holding it that much, since the weapon is really bad. You just dink someone and then shoot them. And for that reason, it's number 6. So number 5 is the Mad Milk / Girardi, because they're pretty much the same idea, but do different things. If you use either one of those in like Australium quality, you'd literally be throwing like a hunk of Australium at someone. It would splash all over them to weird liquid. It would just, the texture would look weird. It would honestly look weird, but it'd just be like a joke. And honestly, a lot of these on the list would be genuine jokes. But number 1, I think, would hit home with Gamerman fans, because of his recent videos delving into engineers somewhat lax policy when it comes to a certain item. But we're going to get to that later. So number 4 would be the Razorback. The Razorback, like an Australian Razorback, don't get me wrong, that would look pretty baller. Like just rolling around the map with a sniper with a Australian like Razorback. It would look pretty funny. You know, the spy could like look into the Razorback and check himself out before he like, you know, shoots shoots the sniper in the back with an ambassador. But you know, it would look. The only reason why it's at number 4, it's because it would look cool, but it would be cool to keep track of how many times you prevented from dying by some gibbous spy. But other than that, it's a really stupid idea, and I hope Valve never does it. And for that reason, we're moving on to number 3. Number 3, we're going to be talking about the bootlegger. Now, I don't even want to get started with Alibaba's wee booties, because they would just like they would look like golden clogs, so it wouldn't even look cool. The bootlegger, however, would look pretty darn cool, but it's outclassed by the Tide Turner, and I don't really see people using the bootlegger. But then again, if you want to go like as like a pirate Devilman, it would actually look pretty darn cool if you're going to go for like a cosmetic set. And for that reason, it's number 3. Number 2, it's the Gunboats. Yeah, Australian Gunboats. I know the only other quality of the Gunboats is vintage, but like and there's people who would use Australian Gunboats, but the thing is that they're so tiny. They just go on soldiers' feet, and you barely notice them. You just forget about them. And so for that reason, Gunboats is number 2. All right, guys. So I alluded to this previously. Number 1, the construction PDA. Now, a lot of Gamerman fans I know are very fond of the construction PDA and are the engineer that should get different construction PDAs. They get, to do different things. But I'm gonna say this: an Australian one it'd be honest to God stupid. I actually really want to get myself a strange construction PDA, but an Australian one, I don't think so. The reason is, you only pull it out for like 2 seconds. You barely get the chance to even look at it. That, coupled with the fact that engineers will actually use binds to set their buildings, that I don't think it'd be too viable to actually have as an Australian form. Unless you just want to keep, a log of, your strain or, constructions or whatever the strange version of the construction PDA keeps track of. And that's the only reason why I would see it. And at that point, you should just get yourself a strange construction PDA, because they're kind of difficult to get, but $7 versus however much that's going to be if it actually gets added to the game. That's pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was a bit of a different sort of video if you know who I am and see my previous videos. This video was a bit different, but I thought it would be a bit more appropriate for Gamerman's channel, and I think it definitely fits on here, and I'm glad that he actually gave me this opportunity, and I'm glad you stuck around to actually watch the whole video, and I really appreciate it. And if you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. It would really help me out. And again, I thank Gamerman so much for this opportunity that I'm actually able to upload a video to a large audience. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. This has been Manditosteeze signing out. See you in the next video. Peace out.